Hey everyone, welcome to OC's Daily Meditation, where you can come every day and get a short 3 to 5 minute meditation in, followed up by an affirmation to help you have a positive day today. Alright, go ahead and sit up straight. We're going to close our eyes, take a nice deep breath, and simply focus all of our attention and awareness on our breathing for the next 3 to 5 minutes. If your mind starts to get distracted and wander a little bit, which it will, that's okay. Just use that as a reminder to bring your attention back onto your breathing, and do that as many times as you need to. Alright, and after the 3 to 5 minutes, I'll gently bring us out of meditation. Alright, eyes closed, nice deep breath. Let's get started. Alright, that completes the meditation for today. And our daily affirmation is going to be, happiness is simple. Happiness is simple. Happiness is simple. Now, an interesting thing happened as I was meditating just now. I had a general idea of what I wanted our affirmation to be for today, and as I was meditating on it to kind of get the words, I started to really overcomplicate it. I started trying to figure out the perfect way to phrase it. I was going to say, happiness is simplicity, and simplicity is happiness, and I'm like, no, that doesn't really work, and I was rephrasing it in my mind a little bit to where the word simple started sounding weird to me. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but you start saying a word a few times or writing it down too many times and it starts to look weird. That was all happening in my head, and I realized, wow, I am really overcomplicating this very simple idea that I'm trying to express in an affirmation, which is, happiness is simple. Now, it might not always feel that way, but to break it down, what we can attempt to do is, when things are getting complicated, or when we are struggling with something and we can't get it off our mind, choose to try and make it simple. You'll know that you're doing it, because if you keep going back and forth in your head, as I just was, to try and figure out the perfect affirmation for the day, you'll catch yourself as you become more and more aware that you don't need to overcomplicate things. You don't need to overthink things. And when you catch yourself doing so, do whatever you can to just break it down and make it a little bit more simple. And as you start to practice that more regularly, you'll find yourself most likely becoming a more happy person. You'll be more happy in the moment, because you're not overthinking things, you're not overcomplicating things, you're not making things out to be a bigger deal than they are. And even when you're dealing with maybe a complex issue or a stressful situation, you just do what you can in the moment. And you do that by making it simple. What's one thing I can do to help solve this problem? What's one simple thing I can focus on to feel a little bit better about the situation? Alright, so that's one way you can use this affirmation, is to prevent yourself from overthinking things. And then another way that you can use it is to just simply focus on what are the small things in your life that bring you joy. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have friends that care about you? Do you have family that loves you? Do you have a favorite TV show that you can look forward to watching? Do you have something going on today that's going to be fun for you? Will you have a conversation with anybody that you enjoy talking to? Do you have pets that are nearby that you just enjoy their presence? Just these very, very simple things. I do think that simpleness is happiness, and happiness is simple when you put that all together. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed our affirmation today. Happiness is simple. It might not always feel that way, but try and use some of these things that I talked about today to see if you can make happiness simple. Alright, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. Love you all. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day today. Don't forget to laugh, have some fun, don't be too hard on yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next edition of OC's Daily Meditation. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on my Facebook page, OC's Daily Meditation. Like the video and share the page if you will. Alright, thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.